What's up YouTube, Little Candy Gamer here. Today I'll be talking to you about the Super Smash Bros. Collaboration that I recently took part in. Welcome to you if it's your first time here. Why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and for everyone else, welcome back. I release a new video every Wednesday if you're in Australia or Tuesday if you're in the US. Have you ever been in a collaboration with other artists? Why don't you tell me about it in the comments below, because I'm genuinely nosy and I really want to hear about it. So firstly, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the collaboration, and then I'm going to tell you a little bit about the artists who are involved. So basically one day I'm sitting there minding my own business and a DM pops up on my Instagram, and it's this artist that I've never really seen before, and I go to his profile and he has some pretty amazing art. So his name was Drawdaily.YT, Drawdaily.YT, which I'll put on the screen below. He came and asked me if I'd like to do a collaboration with some other artists, and I said yes, I've never been in a collab before, what should we do? So then he started a DM group called the Collab Club and we started asking people around and managed to get about 6 of us in total to do a piece of work with the theme of Super Smash Bros. We decided that that was a pretty appropriate theme given that the Super Smash Ultimate had just come out, so I was pretty excited to do it with the other artists because I admire each and every one of them, and I just think they're all really super lovely people as well. So the first artist that I'm going to mention who is taking part in the collab, which is still going on at the moment, not everyone has finished their pieces for this collab, so I can't show you everyone's piece here. So the first artist that I'm going to mention is Rusty Yolks. He was a good friend of mine prior to this, and he does Dragon Ball Z artwork mainly with markers. He also does tattoo art. His art is like really fantastic, guys. You should really check him out. So I spoke to him a lot when I first started out on Instagram, and he was really lovely to me. He was the first person to be like very lovely to me on Instagram. So you've already heard a bit about Drawdaily.YT. I met him when I started the collab. He was super nice and he asked me if I wanted to do a collab with him and a bunch of artists, and he does a lot of beautiful anime and manga art. He has some awesome My Hero Academia art. I just can't believe the amount of detail that he puts into his work, and some incredibly detailed Dragon Ball Z Prismacolor art as well. And then there's Mikeupmua, Mike Prowse, Mike Disney Prowse. He's a super awesome Disney artist and one of my really good friends in the art community. I started talking to him a little while back, and I talked to him on both Facebook and Instagram, and I did my first ever art trade with him, where he drew a Bowsette for me and I drew him an evil Disney Queen, which was my first real time drawing anything Disney. But I tried to like put my own spin on it and stuff, and she had a galaxy corset. I'll probably pop up a couple of pictures of those on the screen. So he's primarily a Prismacolor artist as well. He does some awesome like really sparkly, vibrant, beautiful art. I love his art. He does like Betty Boop and Jessica Rabbit, and he loves Disney villains. So yeah, he drew me this super awesome lovely Bowsette drawing, which I put up and I look at every day, and I'll show you a picture of it up on the screen. So his attention to detail is super great, and I love the background that he drew on my piece. All the lava and everything is just incredible. I was so blown away by it. Next I'll mention Little K Tattoos. She's been one of my close friends for a very long time, both on Instagram, Facebook, and in real life. So she has a heart of gold, and she helped me when I was pretty much at the lowest point in my life. I slept on her couch. She was such a loyal and good friend to have, so she helped me move house several times in my life. She gave me somewhere to live. She's always been there through both the hard times and through good, and I just really get along with her as well. So she's a tattoo artist and she works full time in a tattoo studio. She did my tattoo, which I will show a picture of on the screen. She also has this really beautiful and unique art style, and honestly has been a huge inspiration to me as a person and as an artist for the longest of times. She did a Princess Peach for the collaboration, who is just quite honestly gorgeous, and I really love the little accents that she did around her as well. She's an amazing person, and I'm really blessed to have her as a friend. And finally, the last artist in the collaboration was MaeArtistry. MaeArtistry was and is still legitimately the hugest inspiration to me and the kindest soul. I've also done an art trade with her. I drew her a lapras and Drawdaily.YT, which I'll show on the screen, and she asked me to draw either and I couldn't choose it, so she got both. If it wasn't for Mae, I wouldn't even be doing a galaxy style art. I legit watch her channel and the tutorials over and over again on YouTube. I highly recommend her channel. Her tutorial was very helpful. I'd also follow her on Instagram if you just want to see some amazing galaxy artwork. She's been doing a lot of digital art lately. She's been doing some peeking stickers, and she just has some amazing art, and she's a beautiful person. She's never been anything but lovely to me in the time that I've known her for, and I can't wait to see what she comes up with for our collaboration. I'm genuinely excited to see that. If you guys want to follow any of these artists, I'll be linking their Instagrams in the description below for you as well. So for this collaboration, I chose to do a Cosmic Zero suit Samus. I really like the character and I just wanted to put my own unique spin on it, which of course had to include a galaxy. At the start I drew up the line art. I then got to a point where I wanted to throw it away and do something else. Which really just goes to show, I don't normally draw people as my main thing at all, but it just goes to show don't give up. Because if you think a drawing is bad, you should really stick with it and just stick with it until the end before you decide to trash it. Even if it's a long process, it can be worth it. Just stick with it, guys. That's the biggest thing. The part I enjoyed doing the most was probably her colourful hair and of course the galaxy. I'm really happy with how she turned out. There's no deep meaning as to why I created her this way or anything, other than I just really wanted to make something really pretty, and I just was really glad to have this opportunity to work with such amazing artists in this collaboration. So yeah, if you guys are artists too, I really highly recommend doing collaboration with some other artists in your field. So like if you're a fan artist in the fan art community, don't be afraid to just message people and ask them. They're not always gonna say yes, just keep trying, because people aren't always free. They don't always have free time in their lives to do a collaboration. I'm doing another one with Miimii.ba, Miriam, who is also a Dragon Ball Z artist, and I'm a Pokemon artist, so we're doing a crossover, but I'll link her in the description as well as an honourable sort of mention, because she is an amazing artist as well. She does Prismacolor Dragon Ball Z art and I really love her style. She does a lot of galaxies as well, so I think our styles kind of fit well together. So yeah, don't be afraid to ask other artists to collab with you. It can be a really great way to get your name out there. It can be really great to interact with other artists as well. So that's all I really have to say for now. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you don't miss my new videos, which come out every Wednesday in Australia or Tuesday if you're in the US. Don't forget to tell me about which collaborations you have been a part of and what you liked about them, maybe what you didn't like about them, how they were organised. I can't wait to hear your stories, and I love you guys, and I'll see you next time on Little Candy Gamer.